You walk through an airport. A camera scans your face. You board the plane. No passport needed. At a concert, a screen recognizes you and the gate opens. This is our new reality. Facial recognition is everywhere. In our phones, stores, and public spaces. Our faces are now digital ID cards, unlocking doors and tracking our movements. The technology promises convenience and security, but it comes with serious questions. Every time you unlock your phone or tag a friend in a photo, you're training these systems. What feels like harmless convenience is normalizing a powerful surveillance tool. Companies use it to track shopping habits. Governments use it to monitor citizens. The line between helpful tool and surveillance is blurring, chipping away at our anonymity. We're becoming walking barcodes, constantly broadcasting our identity. The convenience is real, but so are the trade-offs. Our faces are now data points, copied, stored, and used in ways we can't always control. What kind of society do we want to build with facial recognition at its core? It's time to look closely at what we're gaining and what we're giving up. The future is arriving, and it's scanning us as we walk by. Will we shape this technology, or will it shape us? The choice is still ours, if we act now. Let's start the conversation. Facial recognition is biometric technology. It identifies you by your face. It works by analyzing unique features, the distance between your eyes, the shape of your chin, the width of your nose. The system creates a mathematical face print, a digital signature unique to you. There are two main uses: verification and identification. Verification is one-to-one, like unlocking your phone. Identification is one-to-many, like scanning a crowd for a match. Identification raises bigger privacy concerns, as it can track anyone, anywhere. The power of facial recognition is its speed and scale. Millions of faces, matched in seconds. But it's not magic. It's algorithms and data, built by humans with all the flaws that entails. Our faces become data. Cold, hard numbers. Understanding this process is key to seeing both the promise and the peril. It's not just about convenience, it's about control. Who gets to decide how your face is used? That's the question at the heart of the debate. Airports use facial recognition to speed up check-in and boarding. No documents, just your face. Retailers use it to spot VIPs or known shoplifters and to analyze customer demographics. Law enforcement uses it to identify suspects, sometimes in real time, scanning crowds for matches. Each use promises efficiency or security, but also means more tracking and less privacy. Often, you're not asked for permission. Your face is captured and analyzed automatically. The technology shifts power to corporations and governments, letting them monitor us in new ways. The expansion is quiet, but profound. We're trading privacy for convenience, often without realizing it. The question, is the trade-off worth it? As facial recognition spreads, we need to decide where to draw the line. Our faces are everywhere. So are the risks. Facial recognition starts with detection. A camera finds your face in a crowd. The software maps key features, creating a unique face print. This face print is stored in a database. Sometimes just your phone, sometimes millions of faces. When a new image is captured, the system compares it to the database, looking for a match. Verification is one-to-one, identification is one-to-many. The bigger the database, the more powerful and potentially invasive the system. The process is fast, but not flawless. Mistakes can happen, and the consequences can be serious. The technology is only as good and as fair as the data and rules behind it. Facial recognition promises a world without keys, cards, or passwords. Your face is your ticket, your wallet, your ID. It saves time, streamlines daily life, and makes security checks effortless. Law enforcement can find suspects or missing persons in minutes, not days. The technology can deter crime. If you know you're being watched, you might think twice. It also secures our digital lives, adding a layer of protection to bank accounts and sensitive data. In healthcare, it can identify patients quickly, even saving lives. Social services use it to prevent fraud and help vulnerable people. In these cases, facial recognition isn't just about surveillance, it's about safety and care. The benefits are real, but so are the risks. We need to weigh both sides, not just the convenience. The biggest risk? Loss of privacy. Facial recognition can track us everywhere, creating a permanent record of our lives. This can chill free speech and protest. People may avoid public gatherings if they know they're being watched. The technology can be abused by governments or corporations, turning surveillance into social control. Mistakes happen. Innocent people can be wrongly accused due to false matches. The errors aren't random. They're worse for women, people of color, and young people. Bias in the algorithms means marginalized groups face more risk. Face print databases are prime targets for hackers. If stolen, you can't change your face. A breach could mean identity theft or deepfakes, threats that last a lifetime. The stakes are high, and the harms are real. We must treat our biometric data with the utmost care. Misidentification isn't just theory, it's happened. Innocent people have been arrested due to faulty matches. Racial bias is a proven problem. Black and brown people are more likely to be misidentified. These errors can ruin lives and reinforce injustice. Mass surveillance has sparked protests and lawsuits, especially in cities like London. Civil liberties groups argue that scanning crowds without consent violates basic rights. Private companies have scraped billions of photos from social media to build massive databases, often without our knowledge. The backlash has led to lawsuits, investigations, and calls for regulation. The public is uneasy with unregulated facial recognition. The controversies show the urgent need for oversight. We can't ignore the risks. Real people are being harmed. Laws on facial recognition are a patchwork. Different rules in every country, state, and city. Some cities have banned police use. Others require consent before collecting face data. The EU's GDPR sets strict rules, prioritizing privacy and consent. China uses facial recognition for mass surveillance and social control, with little public debate. The US has no federal law. Regulation is local and inconsistent. The debate is about balance. Security versus privacy, innovation versus rights. Some call for outright bans, others want transparency, accuracy, and oversight. The choices we make now will shape the future of privacy for generations. We must decide how much control we keep over our own identities. The law is catching up, but the technology is moving fast. The challenge is clear. How do we balance the benefits of facial recognition with the risks? We need transparency, clear signs and disclosures when facial recognition is used. Strong laws must set boundaries based on consent and necessity. Mass surveillance should be limited or banned. Law enforcement use must be tightly controlled. The technology must be tested for bias and accuracy before deployment. Companies must use diverse data and submit to independent audits. We all have a role. Educate ourselves, demand better laws, and choose products that respect privacy. Our faces are our identity. Protecting them is a shared responsibility. The future isn't set. We can shape it if we act now. Let's build a world where technology serves us, not the other way around.